back. I'm back here with another banger real quick. This is a little something I want to give y'all. This is mostly just gonna be like a tip video, kind of like what I do to like keep my G good throughout the winter. If y'all don't know, I actually do drive the G during the winter because it's all-wheel drive. It's fun. Why not? But with that being said, like there's certain things you gotta do when the winter is coming up, especially like where I'm at, where I actually see snow inches, maybe a couple feet sometimes when I don't drive. But it actually does get pretty bad up here. And I know there's other people who have like similar experiences as well. Even down here in this even down in the city, like you experience snow. I mean, it's not as bad as up here, but I mean, yeah, you get city, you get snow in the city. But yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. The first thing I want to say is just having floor mats. I actually have the alright, so the floor mats I have are hexagon. There it is. Hexagon, I want to say. I should know this probably. I used to have diamond stitch floor mats actually in red, but now I got the black ones, and I think they're hexagon stitch. It's not. I like the diamonds a little bit better, but the hexagon stitch floor mats I have, and they also have the Infinity logo on them. They're nice, honestly. I mean, I feel like it keeps like that whole like bottom area of the car, like the flooring lining area. It keeps it aligning with the flow and everything. How I have like everything all black. But with that being said, like I want to keep them, pretty good condition. They don't get too badly messed up. I honestly could probably just hose them down, scrub it a little bit, and they would be fine. But what I did is actually throw in some new, some like wetter floor mats. So what I did was just like clean off the old floor mats. I just took my time, went in on them, scrubbed them a little bit, and then I actually had this pack of floor mats I ordered. I did order it straight off of Amazon. Honestly, I didn't go for the full weather tech because I knew that I'm still going to keep these ones in the car, the hexagon stitch ones, and I'm just gonna put the wetter ones on top of it just to give like an extra protection. And they're honestly, after I had them for a couple of days now, and they're pretty good. It's been a couple of rainy days, so I had to experience like what happens when the water gets on them, how the dirt easily sits there, and it's pretty good to just take all that stuff out. So that's number one. All right, so number two is something that is actually new to me. Actually, I know about this. I never thought about like this specific like brand or anything. I never knew about their actual product, and I kind of wonder if how like what it would do to like do something like that to the G and if it's needed. I feel like this is kind of like controversy on some of this stuff because well what I'm actually talking about is undercoating, and I know some people are like, oh, don't undercoat your car. You're actually making things worse. They're going to deteriorate faster. And I haven't looked enough into it to actually tell you actual answer on my behalf and what I think. But I actually saw this on another automotive YouTuber channel. His name's Justin. I want to say Bice, Boyce. I don't want to mess up his last name. I'm sorry if I did. But I'll put a like picture or something like where I got his video or anything. If y'all want to go check that out as well. He does. I've seen a lot of BMW content on his channel. I've been looking into a little bit of BMWs lately, so we'll see. But he actually got this thing called fluid film, and he basically did like undercoating under his 340i, and I sitting there looking at it, I'm like, oh, it actually makes a lot of sense, to keep some of those metal parts protected, even though like the BMWs have a lot of plastic covering and that stuff, and actually similar with my G, I want to say there's not much really exposed besides the exhaust and maybe like the lower control arms you could probably see a little bit, the the link like I want to say is like the lower like steering brace, the strut brace, that lower brace area. I'll probably put a picture of that on the screen as well if I can find that. But that's something that I did, and I just went under the car, just took a little moment and went under, just a little spraying of it. Honestly didn't even need much of it because hey, like I'm just doing that one area. One thing I will say though is do not get it on your exhaust. Even though it's like, oh yeah, protect metal, protect the exhaust. Do not do that because it will burn up, and you do not want to have the smell of that material burning, and you definitely don't want it to be sitting there just burning constantly and potentially cause like a fire or something. But that's something that I just did just to keep that one area protected because mine is pretty rusted, honestly. I don't know why though. The middle is perfectly fine. The sides are rusted, but that's another story. Something that another thing that people do. I actually don't do this because I am pretty fine with my tires. But one thing that a lot of people do is get winter tires. Where I'm at, a lot of people up here actually do get winter tires. A lot of front wheel drive cars do it. The G is well, we'll say it is an X all-wheel drive, but it still has the rear wheel drive bias. But honestly, I knock on wood, I haven't had any problems yet where I have to be seriously stuck. I've been stuck before, but not serious where this point where it's like, hey, like I can't get out, on my own, or I need like help to get pulled out. And I actually do have all seasons. I am actually gonna get a new set of tires because I don't want to talk about old set right now, but do need to get a new set of tires. That's gonna come soon. Um, Another thing that is actually crucial. Well, that's really not too crucial in my opinion because I don't know. It's kind of like you could take it how you want to take it. Is glass ceramic coating and also ceramic coating on the car itself. I know, like just keeping like that bottle. Like if anything, if you don't have the money to do a full PPF on your whole car, you can just like try to use like some like PPF material and just like do your lower lower side skirts, front bumper, rear bumper. Just keeping that lower area from protected from like salt debris and everything. Especially probably your hood, just because if you're driving behind somebody, it's gonna kick up, and you don't want that stuff to spin like little like holes in your hood. So that's one thing. But another thing is also doing like the glass ceramic coating, where a lot of companies sell stuff like Adams Polish, Garati. There's a whole bunch of companies that sell stuff like that. But basically doing something to protect. Like, I know that even like Rain-X has theirs where you buy it with their wipers and stuff, which is pretty cool actually. But just doing something to protect that glass because when it starts snowing down and you're just stuck to your glass, all that water and stuff, you probably don't want all that stuff blocking your vision, especially when you're driving on like the highway. Trust me, speak from experience. And also, like it just said, Rain-X provides they provide the material. Sometimes they have like the kit wherever you could get it with the ceramic coating, like spray and also the wipers. Wipers is something you should probably get as well. You don't want to have those wipers that are just going every time you try to swipe them. You probably get something newer. I know me personally, I probably change my wipers out maybe like 2 times a year. Some people say every season. I don't do every season because it's not really needed for me where I'm at. But I probably change my wipers out about 2 times a year. Maybe I change them out around January probably. And actually, I'm lying. I probably change mine out end of spring. Before winter, I want to say, or like around winter time, end of spring, right before winter, I probably change my wipers. That's just to make sure that I'm getting I got fresh wipers on. They do fade after a while and stuff, so that's something you could keep track of. Another thing is also like the ATI system that I've reviewed before that I have in my car. If your car already has something like this, you can probably skip right over this whole section. But having something to actively check your tire pressure and also knowing where your tires are at, because I know everybody knows once it start getting cold, tire pressure starts going up and down and stuff. Especially when you're driving, you may get check tire light and you don't know what tire it is. So that's something that I keep in my car just so that I actually know what's going on. Even like especially this recently, I just went for a drive down to the city and I'm driving and like had one tire shot up to like 38 psi or something like that. Everything else was at 31 and I was just like, damn, what the hell just happened? But I was hitting a couple bumps and stuff, so that kind of makes sense. Another thing as well is keeping a battery jumper in your house somewhere or something that you can easily get to. I have an old battery jumper. I'm probably going to upgrade at some point and get a newer one because it's pretty old. It needs an update. But just keeping a battery jumper in your house charged up because you never know if there's a morning or something where you're like it's too cold and your battery's just it's out or something. But I would say if this does happen and your battery's out, try to keep your car on long enough or go for a long enough drive to actually get that battery recharged up. So now that especially with it being cold, that you're not just going to turn your car somewhere and get stranded. And lastly, it's kind of just like something that I do for myself. Actually, all these I do for myself, but I probably do a little bit more than other people in the winter is actually keeping the car clean. I know that some people are like, oh, it's too cold outside. I don't want to go outside and clean the car. Or even but what I do sometimes is I'll just go in and go spray the car at like the self car washes and stuff. I'll just spray it down sometimes, and just to like knock off some of that salt, all that like debris and stuff. Just like keeping like the salt, snow, if you're in an area where you see gravel, dirt, or just keep all that stuff off the car so that it doesn't get caked on or anything and actually like start messing with your paint. But what I do is like right now, like that it's still not too cold, crazy cold yet. I wash my car maybe like once a week, honestly. And I mean, I take pride in it, hand wash it, take my time. But I probably wash my car once a week and do the interior like once every 2 weeks because I don't really use the back seats and like the front. I keep my car pretty clean. I don't even eat my car. But so I would just do that. I know in the winter it gets cold, like I said. So what I do is I probably just do like maybe once every 2 weeks, which I kind of don't like, but maybe once every 2 weeks, or like if I just see a day that I'm free, I just go out and just like hose the stuff off, and like give it a quick like soap and rinse. But that's pretty much it, y'all. That's just that's my 8 tips I want to give y'all just for the winter. I know winter is approaching. Some people are experiencing snow. Like I said, I had some couple snowy days here as well. But make sure y'all stay safe out there, stay warm. If there's probably watch some more videos on some more in-depth tips and tricks for the winter. And I'll catch you on the next video. Stay tuned though, cause I know some people clicked on this video just now, but y'all didn't. Y'all stayed. And I appreciate y'all. And if you're still here, stay tuned because I am going to be doing the headlight build actually. I have ordered the supplies and everything, so I got the like lighting halos, lighting strips as well. I had to order some like couple extra stuff like fishing wire and stuff just to like make everything like work. But ordering all that stuff. I haven't found the set of headlights. I have found a set of headlights I want to get. I just don't want to pay the price that the guys asking for. So I'm trying to see if we can look around to find a little bit cheaper price. But stay tuned for that as well, y'all. That's gonna be coming probably, I want to say within like next 2-3 weeks. Whenever I got some free time to start working on that project, I'm gonna get that done. But see you on the next video. Peace.